So today I am installing a new rail on my Tikka so I could put a scope on it. And I just do a video on how I'm doing it. So what the deal is it's not loaded. This is empty. The slide's open. There's nothing in here. Okay, guys? So the cartridge is out, completely empty. All right, so let's go ahead and I'll show you basically. Super easy. So I'm using the Leupold for Tikka specifically. I don't have, I'm not professional, so I don't have a vise that everyone uses, but there's these little plastic like screws. You have to be really careful and delicate with them because like you could strip them. They're pretty, not even screws, they're like just plugs that kind of twist out. And there's 4 of them you take out. So there's 1, 2 I already took out, and I'm working on this one right here. And then this one seems to be a little picky. So it has like plastic threading left behind, so when you put the screws in that go with it, it's going to might give you a problem and make you think that the screws, make you think that the screws are too big when in fact they shouldn't be. That's what I read anyway, so let's see if that's the case. But this is specifically, so here's the screws. They look a lot bigger than what you took out, but we'll see. It looks like it'll be fine. There's 4 of them. Comes with a little kit here, and it's this one right here I got from Amazon. The only one I could find. Lifetime guarantee, blah, blah, blah. They're a really good brand. Tikka T3 or T3X, which mine's a T3X. So, I don't see a product number. 171348 maybe. I'll show you. Matte finish. There you go. Alright. So, try to take this out. My battery is dying on my camera. So let's see if I can do it before the battery dies. So you want to be careful, because if you slide, you'll scratch your finish on your gun. See, this one is wanting me to scratch it. I haven't done it yet. Doesn't want to go in the hole. I might have to get a skinnier. I have this handy dandy kit here. I might just get a smaller, skinnier one and see if that'll work. As skinny as it gets, right? Let's see. This one just wants to play hard. There we go. We got it. There we go. It's very important that you have the appropriate tools, because you'll scratch it all up. I mean, it is being covered by the rail. But let me just lock that back so you guys know it's empty while I'm working on it. Okay, so before we put this on, let's go ahead and try to work the screws in, because they say you might have to work it back and forth. You might have to do a little finagling. Oh no, it looks good. It looks like it'll work. See, it's a little tight because of the plastic. But you want it to be a little bit tight. Yeah, there's little bits of plastic in here. Little bits of plastic. So we're gonna work these in and out. Boop. You gotta just be careful not to strip it. And go, yeah, it stops there for a minute. I think the reviews say, yeah, it gets gunked up with the plastic screw. And so you just have to be really careful. You don't want to strip these You know what I mean? So I don't know how else to clean it out. Just work it in slowly. This one's going in a lot better. Yeah. Yeah, the screws fit. You just got a little bit of plastic left behind from those plastic screws there. Okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and put the rail on. Make sure it's the right direction. So I'm gonna work this one in first, since it seems to go in a lot easier than the other one. Just make sure. There we go. There, okay. Don't do them too tight. You want, like with all things, you want to screw them in loosely. So and then tighten it all down evenly. So you don't want to, that one has some gunky in it too. You don't want to tighten one down fully and then it just won't tighten even. That's all I'm saying. Yep. All right, let's check this one out. So loosely put them all in before you want to tighten them. Let's see if we can find the hole. I think we found it. Yes, we did. Okay, make sure it's still a little loosey-goosey. And then let's go ahead and do this one right here. There. All right. And this one. They're gonna feel a little bit tight because of that leftover rubber that's inside, which is good. It'll help with the recoil when you have your scope on here. It'll keep it from sliding around. All right, now you want to tighten it slowly in increments all the way across the board here. So it's evenly tightened down. Hey, it fits perfectly. Yeah. I wasn't sure because some people are like, this doesn't fit because the screws won't go in. Well, they go in. It's just got a little bit of a rubber from those rubber screws. I don't even think they're actual screws. They're just rubber. Fits perfect. All right, now you can get Loctite and put it on here. I could have done that maybe before you tighten it all the way down. Put some Loctite on. That usually is a good deal, but I think we're good. The rubber, I think that's what helps. This rubber stuff inside help keep it really secure. I just cleared out the top threads of the rubber, but it was pretty resistant trying to screw this in. So you know there's a lot more inside. That's fine. All right, so now we want to crank it. Crank it. But not too much, because you don't want to strip it. All right. I think we're good. I think it's ready to rock and roll. Waiting for my scope to come in. I did not get a really expensive scope, but nonetheless, it seems to have good reviews. It's like $100 scope, which is not the cheapest, but it's like the middle ground scope, I guess. Because I only hunt once in a great while. Mainly it's for target practice. All right. There we go. And that's how you put a rail on your rifle. Your Tikka rifle anyways. So yeah, that's all I'm doing. I'm waiting for the scope to come in and we'll take her out. She's a really nice beauty. I'll show you the beauty. And take her out on the range. I still gotta take the stickers off. But nice addition to my small collection here. I have to go sight her in, but yeah, that's how you put a rail on for that. I know there's a lot of videos more professional than me, but hey, as a novice, a beginner, because mine, the last rail I put on was on, I had a 22 CZ, and I've had that for years, but yeah, that's all I've really used. I haven't really upgraded. So that's my varmint one. Alrighty guys, so that's how you put on a rail on your Tikka T3X. It's really easy. There's a lot of other videos with people doing it. I'm not like an expert, but this is, you know, I noticed on the reviews people are saying that the screws don't fit, and they do. You just have to work them in. Alright, I'll just talk to you later. So I got my new scope for my rifle, and it's a Monstrum Tactical. I don't know, it was the best I could do for my price point on Amazon, and it was Christmas deal, so that's always good. So my goal was I wanted it to come with mounts, and it came with mounts. I wanted it to be, since my Tikka is my furthest shooting for more of like targets that are further away, I wanted to be able to, you know, focus on, and plus I have eyesight issues, on targets that are at a distance. So this is, let's see if you can see that. It says, boop. Hold on. Can you see that? It's not focusing. There. Oh, there we go. Okay. So this is what it is. It is 6 by 18 by 50. So, and it has easy like zoom right here, and then it also has what's it called? I forget what it's called when it helps you when you misalign. Easy like realignment. I don't know what it's called, but that's what it has. So anyways, it seems pretty nice, and it's only for, you know, occasional hunting and target practice. And so I'm going to mount it, and this is a beginner. I'm a beginner. So of course I have to show you that it's unloaded. Everyone says you got to do that, and then there's nothing in the chamber when you put a weapon on you, to make sure everyone knows that you're working with the unloaded weapon. Okay, so there's nothing in it. Alright. And so what we're going to do is figure out how to put these on the scope. And I'm thinking, because I don't read instructions, I'm thinking we put this on first and then put it on the scope. That's what I'm thinking. Alright, so let's undo this here. Let's undo this. My grandpa was a gunsmith in the Army, and I used to always watch him do this stuff. You know, and everyone else usually does it for me, but this is me doing it on my own. So, I think we should do that. I think we shall do that. Mount it on here where we want it, and then put it on the scope, on the gun, the rifle. Alright. Yeah, the other ones I have, they came with them already on, so I like to buy used but new, get a good deal, and a lot of them already have the scopes on there, which is cool. I don't even have to dial them in. But This one is brand spanking new, but used also, which was cool. Still in the box. All right, so we're gonna put that still in the box. Let's see, a little, about 700 stickers on everything, never been shot, so no tax because it was a sale between people. All right, so there we go. And we're just gonna tighten that down. This is my Christmas gift to myself. I wanted a really nice new rifle. It's been a while, so that's my deal. Okay, remember when it comes to screwing things down, you want to do a little at a time so you get evenness. Don't wrench it down on one side, then it'll be totally not even. Just alternate sides. And I have it like centered right here because that's just how I think it should maybe go. Oh wait, maybe, no. You know what, my hand might get touched that. Maybe I don't want it centered. I'm gonna move it back more. I don't want it centered right there. I don't want my hand bumping that when I go to adjust focus. So let's move it there. I'm gonna put it right here. There. Give me space to work. Give me some space to work here. All right. There we go. All right, it feels even. I'm using my fingers to sense the gaps on each side. I want it to be exact. All right, now we can tighten this. Well, maybe not yet, because you know what? What if it's turned sideways? Who knows? We don't want to tighten it yet. Never mind. Wait until we mount it to really tighten it, because we might have to adjust it. All right, let's do the other one. And since I don't have a vise, because I'm not a professional here, guys, so you follow professional people. This is just how I do it. It might not be exactly how it's supposed to be done, but you know how easy, how simple I'm looking at this. It's like a puzzle, you know. I'm really good at puzzles, so pretty sure this is how it goes. All right, and of course I will verify after I'm done with the instructions, because that's just what I do. I need to wait until I'm done figuring it out, because I like to be smarter than the average bear and look at the instructions when I'm done. But if I need help along the way, I'll look. But usually I'm pretty good at not having to cheat. Look at how to do puzzles. Now, of course, it's only mounts though. It's not like a real, like, anything dangerous. I'm just doing it with a mount. But if it was anything else, of course I'd follow the instructions. Yeah, like cleaning your guns, of course you follow the instructions on that. There's certain things I'm totally down with looking at how to do. Not simple puzzles. All right, there we go. And just let's not tighten it all the way down until we get it on the rail. That way we can center it, I think. All right. Okay, so now I think I want it. I'm using bottles here to hold this up. See my Vice honey, my olive things. I think I want this. Wait, is this backwards? No, that's right.
I need another piece.
Okay. And then this would go right here. All right, I think I will. Oh no, the very last one. I will do it. So I'm not reaching. Okay, and then I think you just. So there's these little like. I'll show you on this side. I'm putting it on the last one right there, so I don't have to reach when I'm looking at my view. But there's these little things you crank down. Okay, so you just crank them down in your position and tighten it real good. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna tighten it good, and you can always move it later if you find that you don't like where it's at. Super easy to move. Hand tighten pretty well. Now let's see if this is straight. What's cool is that one of my other criteria for getting a scope was to have these on there, so I don't have to worry about caps. I don't like those elastic ones. They irritate me. And then you have to make sure they don't fall on the ground and get dirty, which I always am dropping stuff. The lens caps on my other one, I dropped on the ground. I had to clean it real good before I put it back on, because it has those elastic things holding it. So yeah, I had to have that. Alright, and so once you figure out if you're level, then you tighten these. And that's how you do it. It's going to take me a little bit to do that, but yep. It looks pretty. Looks so pretty. Yeah. Alright. Oh! I almost dropped it. That's how I install my scope on my new rifle. I almost forgot to say, get your level. I have a little level thing I'm going to go get and put it on here and level it before I tighten this. So, just make sure it's, turn the right way. Your crosses are all lined up correct, and there you go. Alright, so that's how I install my scope on my rifle that I got for Christmas. And, if you don't like how I do it, then go find a professional, because this is just how I do things. Alright, we'll just talk to you later. Peace. Alright, I was having the darnest time. So the Tikka came with these swivel mounts, okay? And they're for sling, swivel sling mount. I couldn't for the life of me figure out how to undo it. And I finally I went on all the YouTube videos and I couldn't find one. Found some forum that said pull the pin. So for people like me that don't really regularly install these things and it comes with it, you pull the dang pin. You just pull. Well, now it's not working. There, see, pull. Look at it. There, you just pull the pin, guys. I was like, for the life of me, it wouldn't screw, it wouldn't turn, it wouldn't do a dang thing, but you just pull the pin. See? Boop. I was like, did not know how to do that. Super simple, stupid, I guess, Yeah. So, there's that as well. How to pull the pin on your swivel mount. Alright, peace.